Welcome to Times of MGM. My name is Aditya Sahu of Class 10H. Today's news headlines are as follows. First of all, some international news. Violence protests mark anniversary of Myanmar army rule. Russia responds to US proposal to de-escalate Ukraine crisis. Oil spill in Ecuador pollutes protected areas. Now some national news. Budget bets on funding spur for economic recovery. 400 new Vande Bharat trains coming in the next 3 years. Rupees 5.25 lakh crore allocated for defense. Now some state news. Judicial proceedings of High Court of Chhattisgarh and subordinate courts will be conducted through video conferencing till 15th of February. Private medical dental colleges all set to increase fees in the 2022 to 23 session. SAIL backs out third place in the National Water Awards. Now it's time for some sports news. Sports budget increased by rupees 305.58 crores. Mithali Raj moves one spot to second in ICC One-Day International Batting Rankings. India vs Windies One-Day International to be played behind closed doors. That is all for today's news. Stay tuned for further updates. Thank you.
Hello everyone. In the earlier session of HTML, we had learned how to create an HTML static web page and how to insert a hyperlink into the HTML page. In today's session, we are going to learn a few more attributes and tags associated with HTML, which will help us to enhance our web pages. The first is the image tag. The IMG or image tag, as the name suggests, is used to display an image on a page. The src attribute of the image tag is used to enter the URL of the image that you want to display on the page. It is an empty tag, which means the IMG or the image tag does not have a closing tag associated with it. Here are some examples of how images can be used in an HTML page. In the first case, attributes like align, width and height have been used in the image tag. In the second case, the image has been made the background of the HTML web page. In such cases, an attribute called background is added to the body tag, which contains the URL of the image that you want to set as the background of your web page. The code here shows the result of how an image can be aligned along with text in an HTML web page. The code here shows how attributes like align, width, and height can bring about changes in the image that is inserted in the HTML document. Now, let us learn how to insert a table in an HTML static web page. Here are some tags associated with it. The first is the table tag, which is used to create the table. The tr tag, which helps to divide the table into rows. The td tag, which helps to define each row into data cells. The th tag, which gives heading in the table. The caption tag, which helps us to caption the table. The call group tag, which defines groups of table column. The call tag, which defines the attribute value for one or more columns in a table. The th or the t-head tag, which defines the table head, the t-body tag, which defines the table body, the t-foot tag, which defines the table footer. Next, we can also arrange the amount of space between table cells using the cell spacing tag, and we can also space the edges of each cell using the cell padding tag. The code here shows how to enter text in a tabular format in HTML. It may be noted that the border of the table has not been defined in the code. It can be seen that values have been entered to each cell in this table using the tr and the td tags. Headings have also been given to each column of this table using the th tag. The example over here shows how the row span and col span tag has been used in this particular table of the HTML static web page. In the example given here, the table has been captioned using the caption tag. In this example, you can see that the tag cell padding has been used. As mentioned earlier, the cell padding tag helps you to define the space around the edges of each cell. Now, we shall learn how to list an element in HTML web page using the list tag. List, as we all know, provides methods to show items or elements in a sequential manner. There are mainly three types of list: unordered list, ordered list, and definition list. Li is the tag which is used to represent the list items. OL defines the ordered list, UL defines the unordered list, and DL defines the definition list. In order to define a term in the definition list, we use the tag DT, and in order to define a description of a term in the definition list, we use the tag DD. In order to display different listed items with bullets, we use the type attribute to the UL tag. Here is an example of how to list items in an unordered list. The type attribute of the UL tag can list items using Arabic numbers, lowercase alphanumeric, uppercase alphanumeric, lowercase Roman numbers, or uppercase Roman numbers. Here you can see how ordered list is used to list items in an HTML web page. A form is an area that allows users to enter any kind of information. It uses elements like text fields, drop-down menus, radio buttons, and checkboxes to enable users to enter their information. In HTML, forms can be created using the form tag. Here is the code to create a form in HTML. As you can see, all the various input elements have been enclosed within the form tag. Here is a screenshot of the HTML form that we have just created. Thank you.